Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I guess it just depends on whenever you have an opportunity to view this video. But thank you for coming to Power of Encouragement 2. I want to have a brief conversation with you, and excuse the bumps, that because by the time you see this video, I already would have been on a small vacation. But I wanted to come on and give some encouraging words, because this channel was supposed to be up and had more words of encouragement by now, but I've been putting it off and off and off, making excuses as to why I hadn't made any videos. And so today I thought, okay, while I take this road trip, this will be a perfect opportunity just to have a conversation or give some words of encouragement to someone, hopefully, that is watching this video, this content, that may need a word of encouragement. And I guess what I really want to just talk about is just get out there and enjoy your life and just be you. Yeah, that's my topic for today. Just be you. And I guess I'm taking that topic because oftentimes people are always trying to tell us what we should do, how we should do it, when we should do it, and we're taking more advice from people, and we're not living our lives to the fullest potential. We're not living our lives to what God has created us to be. You know, the Bible tells us that we were wonderfully created and made, and that He saved us, and we should have a life and life more abundantly. And that simply means that He just didn't save us so that we could, come to heaven. Yeah, that's the main goal. That's what we want to do. We want to make it to heaven. But He wants us to have a full life. He wants us to live life abundantly while we're here in these bodies on this earth. He wants us to enjoy life. And oftentimes we're so stuffy, we're so uptight, and not because of anything that God has said, it's because of the limitations and restrictions that we allow other people to put on us. Whether it's in our home, our church, our communities, we are afraid to be who God has called us or created us to be. And I was one of those type of people. I'm telling you, I used to be so afraid to enjoy and live life because I was living up to what other people were saying God had told them about my life. Now, He hadn't told me, but He told them, and in turn they were telling me how to live my life. And so much was passing me by. So I want to encourage you today to just get out here, enjoy life. There's so much to see. There's so much to enjoy. There's so much beauty. And oftentimes we let it pass by us. We just let everything slip past us because we're afraid. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to take chances. Don't be afraid, because whatever is going to happen is going to happen. And if you have faith in God, He's going to always be there with you to see you through whatever you have to go through. Whatever challenges, whatever difficulties you may face, whatever disappointments, heartbreaks, God is going to always be there to pick you up, put you back together again, dust you off, and set you back on the pathway again. We have to be willing to take a chance. We have to be willing to get some bruises and some bumps, make some wrong turns. Everything about our life is not going to be perfect, because we're humans. We're in the fleshly body. We would like to have a perfect life. We would like to have a life where everything is just, peachy keen, but it's not going to be that way. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't let anybody pressure you into being something that you're not. Don't try to measure up to somebody else's expectations, their standards. Look, even when I was working, and thank God I'm not now. I'm glad that, I'm able to do these YouTube channels, but oftentimes, even on my job, I felt a certain way to be pressured, because of the way that I speak. Sometimes I get tongue-tied. I get, if I get real nervous, I may stutter or something, but I had to realize that's how God made me. I'm wonderfully made. I'm wonderfully made and created. He said he knew us before we were formed in our mother's womb. So everything about me, he already knew. And so when you accept who you are and who you are in God, and just be you, enjoy your life. Don't worry about what other people think about you. You want people to think good things about you. All of us do. We want to have a good reputation. We want people to say nice things about us. But that's not going to always be the case either. No matter what you do, somebody going to always find some type of fault in you. There's always going to be someone who doesn't like you for whatever reason that may be. You can't do anything about that, but just live your life to the best of your ability. And as I'm going down this highway, I'm looking at how beautiful it is out here. It is absolutely gorgeous. And somebody is probably sitting and feeling depressed and feeling all alone and like they can't make it. But I'm here to tell you that you can. You can. And just know that you're not alone. Somebody is there for you if you just reach out to them. God loves you. That's the most important thing. When you come to grips with that and know that regardless of what you've done, what you're going to do, what you've been through, God still loves you. Point blank. And I have a cousin that's riding with me. And I'm just going to be real with y'all. She get on my nerves sometime on this trip. Because she's one of those type of people that you just have to overlook. And see, that's what we're talking about. Some people you got to just overlook them. I love her to death. She like my sister. But sometimes you just got to overlook her and keep going on down the highway. And the reason I'm overlooking her is because she wants me to come to you in a preaching mode. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm just having a chit chat with you and hoping that these words will be something that will encourage you, that will uplift you. I'm just being me. What you think about that, Carolyn? She got her mouth open, don't want to say nothing. I'm including her in this video since she's on this journey with me today. And I really thank God for her, because she has been one of the people that has really been encouraging me that I need to get on here, stop procrastinating, get this channel up and running. She always is encouraging me, and that's another thing. Make sure you surround yourself with people that will encourage you to be the best you that you are. Surround yourself with people that will uplift you, that will be there for you. Oftentimes we're with people that is constantly draining us, like we hard drives. They'll come and dump on you, download all their problems, and then when you need them, they ain't nowhere to be found. But they quickly forget how you was there for them. So make sure that you surround yourself with people that you can count on. You don't have to be a big crowd of people. It could be one person. But, find someone that's going to encourage you, uplift you throughout the day. Your circle means a lot when you're trying to navigate through life, when you're trying to do things. You got to have somebody, because none of us is an island. We can't do anything alone. We have to have people that will encourage you and strengthen you. And I want to apologize if my video is sometime a little all over over the place because I'm new to this content creating, and so I'm trying to find my little niche, my little area that I can flow in best, because by nature I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not someone that likes to be in front of the camera. I'm a behind the scenes person, but I want to encourage people. I want to uplift someone, and so I'm willing to put myself out in front if it means that anything that I say can be used to motivate someone or to help someone that's feeling down, that's feeling like they don't have anyone that they can talk to, or feeling like no one understands their problems or the situations that they've been through. I know all of us have been through something, but some things are more difficult for other people. And so, especially now, everything is going on in the world, and nothing's like it used to be. And it seems like things are getting worse and worse and worse. And you can't depend on people. You can't depend on things. Only God. But there are still a few good people out here that you can depend on. And so I'm just saying, find someone that you can get that will be in your corner, that will uplift you, that will encourage you. And listen. This is the most important thing. I want you to remember this, though. Don't get with someone that's always going to agree with you. Nope. Don't do that. That's a mistake. If you get with someone that's always going to agree with you, then that's not the type of person you want in your life. Two positives can't start anything. Even when I got in this car, the battery had a negative and a positive in order for it to crank, to get this vehicle going. So you can't just get with someone that's going to always agree with you, going to always, they're not going to tell you when you're wrong. They're not going to point out where you need some work on in your life. Take constructive criticism when someone's trying to tell you where you need to improve, the things that you need to work on, and then also let that person be able to accept the same thing from you. And then that's what's going to help you, especially when you're going through something. A lot of times we're going through things, and the things that we are going through are some of the things that we caused on our own. And if we would just listen to some constructive criticism, then we could get out of some of the situations that we put our own self in. So don't, she's saying true now, because she know I be on her. No, I'm just kidding. She be on me. But it works, it works both ways. So, get someone that's not going to always be that person that's going to tell you what you want to hear, but someone that's going to tell you what you need to hear. And then things will work out for you too. You can't just get someone, even when you go see a professional, they don't always tell you what you just want to hear. If they do, then you might want to seek a second opinion. if you're with a professional help and they're always telling you everything that you want to hear, then I would suggest that you might want to seek that second opinion. Get with someone else because none of us are right all the time, and none of us are wrong all the time. There's times when I'm running my mouth and I'm thinking I'm right and I'm dead wrong. And then there's times when I am right, probably 90% of the time. No, I'm just kidding. And another thing that you're gonna find out on this channel is I love to laugh. I love to cut up. I want to bring some laughter into your homes, into your lives, because again, we gotta live our best life. Yes, life is about living and living it to the fullest. Be happy. When I was growing up, my grandparents, or the older generation, I ain't gonna tell my age, but the older generation used to say, here today, gone tomorrow. And things have changed now because I realize that you're here today and can be gone today. Nothing is promised to you. So the moment that you have, you got to take advantage of every second and make it count. Make it count. Because time is something that you cannot, look at this truck pulling out here. Time is something that you cannot get back. And while you living your life to the fullest, I told you, I'm going to be all over the place because I'm down this road, going down this road. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going, but it's about a 4-hour drive. But I'm not going to be driving all at once. I have to take breaks. But while you're living your life to the fullest, love on the people that are around you, your family. Don't forget to tell them that you love them. Don't forget to tell them how you appreciate them, how you need them in your lives. Love on them. And let them love back on you. A part of living life to the fullest is being able to let people love you. You know, a lot of times we don't even allow people to come in our lives to love us. We got walls up. Now I'm talking from experience, but you gotta let the walls down. I was listening to an artist, Eric, what's his name?
Robertson.
Eric Robertson. He has a song called
Lessons.
No, what's the other song?
About the concrete.
You have to be seen. And he's talking about in his song about how you got to let the walls down and you got to not let your heart be concrete in order for you to be loved. You got to be seen again. Go listen. I'm not being sponsored by him by no means. Look, this is my first video, but anyway, go listen to his CD Lessons. That CD it will uplift you if you just listen to the words and not just the beat of the song. It's really, really good. What you think? She's shaking her head, but I'm like, we're on a recording. We need to hear words. Now, what you think?
I think it is uplifting. It is. You talk about learning lessons, and you talk about blessings, and sometimes how people come into our lives and they leave out, and it's not that it was a mistake. It's just a lesson learned to get to that blessing. So yeah, we just need to listen to it. You'll be blessed by it.
I hope y'all can hear her. She trying to be all shy, but when she ain't on this camera. But anyway, we gonna stay positive. So it's a beautiful day. I mean, it is really, really, really beautiful. For those that have an opportunity to view my channel, if there's something that I've said that you agree with, or even if you don't agree, put it in the comments, because like I said, this is my first time making a video. I'm learning. I want to improve on this channel as I grow, go. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I'm sure as I grow with this channel and the more I do it, things will get better. I will improve in every area. I try to have an excellent spirit by everything that I do. And so I'm just learning this process. As I go, I feel a little bit more comfortable, but I'm still learning. I'm just learning how to do this. But I wanted to get on here and just have a brief conversation about just getting out here, living your life, and live it to your fullest. I mean, you don't have to take a road trip. Anything that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to do, you may just want to go work in your flower bed. If that makes you happy, then you do it. You may want to just go outside and sit and talk with your neighbor. If that makes you happy, then you do it. discourage you on what you should be doing in your life. As long as you put God first, you recognize that it is because of Him that you have your very life, your being. You put Him first, and you seek Him for guidance and understanding. Ooh, Lord, my mercy, what has been happened? Traffic. What in the world? Oh, sorry, y'all. Told you I'm on the interstate, and we didn't came to a complete halt. But as I was saying, put God first. Everything else will work out, and just enjoy life. Don't be feeling down. Don't be feeling out like you don't have anybody. Don't be feeling depressed. You don't have to be like that. It don't have to be like that. There's always someone that you can reach out to. Somebody will be there for you. Anything you want to say before we? She's shaking her head. She don't want to say nothing. She just want me to get on here and talk, but that's the reason I have the channel. To try to encourage you. I hope that something that I've said has inspired you to get out. Have a good day. Even if you can't get out, call somebody. Call them on the phone. Talk to them. Someone that you haven't talked to in a long time. Reach out to them and encourage them today. Someone you hadn't told that you love. Tell them today that you love them. Don't put off today what you can be doing today. Don't put it off for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised to us. Make the best of it today so that you will have no regrets. You don't want to go through this life with any regrets at any age. Do whatever you've been wanting to do. What I know some of you, like myself, you have some things that you've always wanted to do, but you're afraid to do them because not just you're afraid of what someone else is going to think about you, or what someone else is going to say. And they probably doing something that you wouldn't even approve of, and they ain't even asking you for your opinion. So get out there and do it. Enjoy yourself. If you want to jump out of a plane,
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but
I would.
see, she would, I wouldn't. But there's some things that I want to do, and I want to do them before I get, to the point where I can't do it. But I'm not going to let anyone discourage me or try to dictate to me what I should and should not be doing. Remember, as long as you seek God first, and you stay in constant connection with Him, and as long as you pleasing Him, He'll take care of everybody else. He'll make sure that they're pleased with you, because you shouldn't have to worry about other people getting other people's approval. I want everybody to like me, but that's not the case. Hey, Jesus had Judas, and don't think that Judas was the only one. Judas was just the one that he was like, I ain't scared to do what I got to do. But there's a whole lot of other people that didn't like God too, that wanted Him crucified. So everybody's not gonna like us. I'm rambling because I'm stuck in this traffic. I'm getting ready to get off of here, but again, I just want to encourage you and thank you for coming to my channel, Power of Encouragement 2. And I'm going to try to be uploading more videos, and hopefully the content will be better, and it will be something that will encourage you. Thank you for coming to my channel.